Hi everyone, my name is Jan. I am one of the violin teachers at my Cincinnati, and I want to welcome you to my studio. This is where I practice violin as well as make computer music, and all of my musical activities basically happen right here. So I love this place. I want to talk about music theory during the time that we're having online classes. Music theory is a topic that is super important to me, just like violin. And the reason why I think music theory is so important is because music theory gives us the understanding of the musical language, which is how music can communicate with people, and it becomes more than just sounds that we hear. And I want to give you guys an example so that you guys can get a feel for how I like to think about music theory. So I want you to think about your favorite movie ever. Now, my favorite movie, or at least one of my favorite movies, because I have lots of them, I love movies. But one of my favorite movies is Interstellar by Christopher Nolan. I am a huge space nerd, so I love movies about space. But one of the things that I love so much about Interstellar is the visual aspect of the movie. I think is amazing. It's such a cool movie to look at because the visual effects that they added. But I also really love the story and how personal it is and how much it appeals to, like all of like the human qualities that we experience in every day. Uh, Now, think about your favorite movie, and I'm gonna think about my favorite movie, Interstellar. What if your favorite movie was in German or a language that you don't understand? Now, I think about Interstellar and I'm like, well, I could still really get into the movie. I watched the pictures and like the way that it was made visually, and I could really enjoy that. But if I can't understand the dialogue and what is being said, then I'm missing so much of what makes that movie great, right? So I like to think of music and music theory in a similar way. So when you listen to a piece of music, listen to a song or a classical symphony, or you can really appreciate and really enjoy the sonic or like the sound elements of the music. And music is one of the nice things about it is that it's appealing to anybody, no matter how much you know about music, because it sounds great and it sounds fun and it's super cool. But what if you knew the rules of music as you were listening to it? You would get so much more from music than what you can without these rules. And that's why I think music theory is important and why I want to talk about it and focus with you guys. Because if you understand the language of music, you're really getting the full picture, and it's going to make music a lot more enjoyable and a lot more fun. So now, I know that music theory can be a little boring and a little dull sometimes. So I'm going to try to make it as fun as I can. And I'm going to do that in a few ways. First of all, I'm going to break up this course into 3 levels: beginning, intermediate, and advanced. That way, if you're just starting out and you need to cover the very basics, you can start from the beginning. But if you've been learning music theory along the way and you feel like you're pretty comfortable with the stuff that I'll be covering in the basics, you can start at intermediate. If you've been studying music for a long time and you know a lot of concepts like major and minor scale and things like that, you can start in advanced. That way, everybody has a place that they can start from. Now, the other thing that makes music theory kind of boring is if you just listening to a lecture, somebody talk about it, and you're not like actively involved in the process, it can get pretty boring really quickly. So in order to make it more interactive for you guys, I'm going to be using a few online tools that you can not only follow in these videos, but you can pull up at home in your own time, anytime you want. So I want to show them now. So the two tools that I'll be using mostly in this music series is a website called musictheory.net. This website is really great because you can do a number of lessons and exercises that can really kind of put you in a more interactive position while you're learning music theory. And that can make it a lot more engaging and a lot more fun for you guys. So we're going to be covering a lot of these lessons and exercises. And as we're doing this, I always encourage you to go back and go through them on your own time. And also, if you get hands-on with music theory, you're going to find that you're going to learn a lot more than just if you just listen to these videos. The second tool that I'm going to be using a lot, it's called Noteflight. It's noteflight.com. And Noteflight is just a music notation software. It's just a program that runs on any internet browser that allows us to input music notation. And this is going to be great because I'll be using this website to kind of give extra exercises and a few more like supplementary or like extra lessons and material that are not covered in musictheory.net. Noteflight is free, and so is musictheory.net, so it doesn't cost anything to access them. And you can go to these websites from either your computer or any smartphone. So they're pretty easy to get. Musictheory.net, you don't need to sign up for because all of the lessons and exercises are available without having to create an account at all. Now, Noteflight, you do need to sign up, but signing up is free, and a lot of the basic functionality of Noteflight is available for free. So it's really great, and I really encourage you guys to try it out. So you'll sign up for free, and I think you can either make an account through Facebook or Google, but you don't have to. You could make with your own email. Now, if you don't have your own email or any of these accounts, just ask one of your parents, and I'm sure they can make you an account. Anyway, I'm really excited to share this with you guys, and I hope that you guys will be excited about music theory as well once you start playing with these online tools. Anyway, I'll be seeing you guys soon in some future videos. Have a good one. Bye.